Hello everyone, it is the friendly neighborhood gaming weasel back at it again, and in today's video, Voidplume farming. Now, I did make a video a couple days ago. It was not very detailed, it was kind of maybe a little bit rushed, so I'll be privating that video and making this new one more updated, detailed, and of course in a much slower and better fashion. Now, before I actually do, a like, a comment, and subscribe would be greatly appreciated, and I'll be very thankful. I'm very thankful for the 5,100 subscribers that I've gained. Thank you guys so much for watching and subscribing as well, and thank you for joining the Weasel Squad. So, Voidplumes, how to get them, where to get them, what to use, what not to use, and what are going to be the best ones for certain things. Well, first things first, Voidplumes are gathered by playing missions inside of the Zariman. Now, Voidplumes go from least, I guess, the ones that give you the least standing to the ones that give you the most. So we have Voidplume down, we have Voidplume Vane, we have Voidplume Crest, then Voidplume Quill, and then Voidplume Pinion, which gives you the most. So Voidplume down gives you 500, then Vane 1,000, 2,000 for Crest, 2,500 for Quill, and 5,000 for Voidplume Pinion. Now, you might be saying, well, I'm just gonna farm the Pinion then, that seems like the best option. Well, honestly, no. The Voidplume Pinion, Vane, Quill, and Voidplume Crest and down in some situations you will need for ranking up with the Syndicate or for the evolving weapons or maybe some other stuff that you wanna buy. So, what is the one that I recommend that you trade in for standing, for example? The one that I recommend you trade in for standing is the Voidplume Quill. These are mostly gathered by playing the bounties, gathered from, of course, our bounty dude, which I completely forgot the name of at the moment. It is Quinn, and you can gather up those by doing the bounty, so it goes from 1, 2, 3, and then 4 Voidplume Quills, and they are a guaranteed drop, or I guess a bounty reward once it is done. Now, you can also get Voidplume Quills from terminals that you need to put a Zariman Acolyte in. These are not that hard to find, they make an audible noise, and usually, well, that's actually 100%, when there is a terminal nearby, there is a guaranteed Zariman Acolyte somewhere nearby. You're gonna see it, and with the build that I'm gonna be showing you, it is going to be basically guaranteed that you're gonna find one. So per mission, you can get a maximum of 6 if you play the highest tier bounty, and plus get both. I think there should be 2 in per mission of those terminals. And that is a maximum of 6 Voidplume Quills per mission. So these are the ones that I recommend you use for standing. Voidplume down, Vane, Crest can be found throughout the map. The best way I recommend you do this is playing the Extermination mission, Holoco Perimeter, and you can access this by going into the Zariman ship and then going, of course, and starting up the Extermination mission. What I recommend you do and what Warframes do I recommend you use. Well, first things first, Zaku, the Crate Breaker build. This is what I made mine to look like. Basically max efficiency, range, and then some little bit of duration. Because these are 50 to 55 level enemies, they're pretty easy to use and actually kill. Kuva Brahma, very preferable. Playing in a squad, very preferable, because you're going to be searching all around the place to find yourself these Voidplumes. Now, there's a maximum of 8 Voidplumes per extermination mission, and 1 is going to be guaranteed a Voidplume Crest. The other ones are going to be Vane or down, depending on which ones you find. There are also the Cephalon terminals, which I talked about earlier. There's 2 of them. You can find the Accolade somewhere and then get 2 Voidplume Quills that way. Now, Voidplume Pinions, how do you get those? Well, you get those by killing the angels themselves. They spawn on basically everything there is, so Void Cascade, Flood, Exterminate, Mobile Defense, you can find it anywhere inside of those missions. And then killing it will reward you with a Voidplume Pinion. And always kill it, because those are going to be very good and very useful later down the line for purchasing some evolving weapons and some other cool stuff. So basically that is how you get most of them. I showed you the build for Zaku, and the weapons, of course, Kuwa Brahma, and the secondary melee really depend on what you want to use, it doesn't really matter. No abilities such as Necros' abilities or Korra's abilities work on these Voidplumes because they are basically like a syndicate medallion, so you cannot double the amount that you get. And if I'm correct, you shouldn't be able to get double the amount in Steel Path either, so keep that in mind. So basically, to sum all of this up, the best way to get Quills is doing the bounties plus bringing the accolade to the Cephalon terminal, so that's 6 if you do the max rank bounty. Then, of course, Voidplume Pinions are gathered by killing angels. Then Voidplume Down and Vane are gathered by just playing the Extermination mission. Basically, the Extermination mission is gonna go, you're gonna kill everything, use the orb to teleport back at the start, and then search around that way. In my opinion, I don't do that way, I just basically do 2 birds and 1 stone so I can finish the mission faster. Always play with a squad if you possibly can, it is gonna go much faster. You don't have to ping or put a waypoint on the of course Voidplumes either, because they are automatically marked for the other players. You can also find Ayatan sculptures pretty decently, and Ayatan stars just activate those little orbs that glow a little bit blue, and they're gonna give you these little children, golden childs, that are gonna, you know, run around and show you where all the cool loot is of Voidplumes or Ayatan sculptures. I was able to find, I think, 3 Ayatan sculptures per like 3 runs, so that is pretty goddamn good. So, hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, leave a like, a comment, and do subscribe. If I missed anything, leave it in the comment section down below, and I will see you guys on the next one. This has been the Gaming Weasel, over and out.